I built a shed just right here, this one. And what I noticed that after building the shed here, um, there was some water that was leaking from um, underneath right here. If you can, I can zoom, you can see it from right here. The water was seeping in. Also, the water was seeping in through here as well. Even though I put the flashing right here, aluminum flashing, the water was still coming in underneath this flashing. If you see it, it's hard to lift it up, but from underneath here there was water. So I figured that there's something called Gorilla liquid rubber. So I tried that, and I'll show you how exactly it looks. So this is the product that I'm talking about, Gorilla waterproof patch and seal. So basically you just apply with the brush, roller, or whatever you have in hand. So let me show you what it looks like. So I put this 3 hours ago, and as you can see here, it just rained a little bit, and you can see water drops right here. So this hasn't fully settled yet and dried yet, but I'm gonna show you, touch it and see. It's still a little wet. You can see my fingerprints right there. It's a little wet, but it kind of becomes like a layer, a rubber layer, stopping the water from going in. So I started putting from right here, coming all the way through here. I'm just still gonna need to seal this little gap a little bit more. Right here I'm gonna put it more because it didn't fully seal, but the other gaps, they are sealed. So you can see the gap right here, right here. This one is sealed. There are some gaps here that's sealed as well. So far it looks like it's gonna work pretty well after it completely dries out, basically becoming like a rubber on top of aluminum flashing. So I'll just quickly show you how you need to put it on. So I tried to put it earlier, but it was kind of raining, so I stopped doing it. So let me open up this can. It's a little hard to open it because I opened it and I closed it. Sorry, I had to go get a screwdriver to open it. So basically just go ahead and open this like that. Man, this one hard to open it. That's how rubbery it is. Open it. Okay, so I finally opened it. Let me pull the brush out of the bag that I had earlier put it on. So if you guys are trying to do this and kind of like think that, hey, I'm gonna do it later, let me just put it in a plastic bag so it doesn't dry out, but what ends up happening is that it gets stuck pretty bad with the brush. So I'm just trying to figure out how to take this off because it's not coming out easily. It's pretty hard. So let me try that. Yeah, I see it's pretty hard to get it off the plastic. Well, it's gonna come out eventually, and I hope it works well. But let me try to pull this out. Okay, so it finally came out. It was a bit of a struggle, but if you can see the brush, it's kind of a little hard, but it's gonna work. And make sure you have a towel holder handy when you're doing this job. So I'm just gonna clean this up with a little bit of rag or some like that. So you can just wipe out the water here like that. Wipe this out all the way through like that. Just wipe out the water. Make sure the surface is nice and clean before you apply any of this liquid rubber. Okay, so one thing to note here is that the liquid that you're gonna apply, it has to be underneath here. It has to cover this portion, so you would have to apply a generous amount of this liquid rubber. This one costs like $30 or so. Sorry, $35. But it's a pretty good quantity. It's gonna be enough around the shed. My shed is about 12 by 10, so I've just done one side right here, and I think I used like a quarter of it, and some of the little bit of it on the roof as well. But anyway, let's start the process. So this is a little bit hard, the brush, but I'm just trying to kind of squeeze it so I can apply it, the liquid rubber. So it's kind of, oh man, it's kind of rubbery here, man. Look at that. So if you start this, make sure you complete the entire process. Don't let it sit, because it's gonna get rubbery like that. I'm just gonna have to pull this out. Okay, so I pulled out a little bit of the top that was a little rubbery, but take this here like that, apply a generous amount, just right here like that, keep going. Make sure that you cover everything, don't leave anything out, otherwise the water will penetrate through and it's not gonna work pretty well. So apply like that, a little bit here, take some more, like that, and apply like that. Like that. So it's going pretty well so far, and just keep applying, you know, until you are sure enough that you have applied enough quantity so that it can make pretty good rubbery layer at the top. So that's exactly what you should do. Keep going like that, and once it's done, I'm gonna go all the way through until here, and I'm gonna go on the other side and one more side. And some of these screws that I have on the roof, I'm gonna put a little bit of round rubber, liquid rubber, to just cover the screws so the water doesn't get through the roof. But again, so this is what it looks like. It's pretty neat though. I really like the shape and the way it turned out, so it's pretty good. All right, so I think that's about it. Now I'm gonna apply all the way through. Again, this is Gorilla waterproof patch and seal. It's about $35 and it's a good quality, but make sure if you start, you finish it, and don't leave it open, obviously not open, but just try to finish the job, and because it's gonna get very messy. All right, thank you guys. All right guys, so it's about what, 13-14 hours now since I put that the liquid rubber here, and it's raining, so I thought let me just show you what it looks like when it's raining. So if you can see the drops here, it's raining, and here it is. So this is what happens. So you see that rubbery layer right there, it's kind of stopping the water from seeping through in here. So you can see the drops of water dropping here. Let's see right here. There you go. These are all the drops. So the water can absolutely not go in here because everything is sealed. So no more water. And this is a nice rubbery layer. I can touch it now and it's pretty solid. So there is no chance of water going in whatsoever. Right there. So this is all sealed up. No more water. Let me show you on the other side what it looks like right here as well. There's not much water in here, but on this side you can see a little bit right there. Drops are sitting right there. That's what it looks like. Okay, so no water. The water is not gonna go through right there. No water. As you can see, it's all pretty solid right there. It's just gonna fall off. It's just gonna fall off right there. Let me also show you what it looks like on the roof. Okay, so I did put some of it on the roof as well. Again, like that. See all the water drops? The water is just falling off, and there's no way the water is gonna go through from right here underneath the screw. The screw is covered with the liquid rubber. It's pretty solid. No more water. It's all gonna go right there. Right there, as you can see, right there, all the way through. All the way through. My phone screen is with the rainwater. I hope it doesn't damage my phone. Right there, if you can see, right here, no water. Okay, so that's the rain update. This product is great, and I forgot to mention earlier, I am not sponsored by Gorilla whatsoever. This is just a random thing and my own suggestion and opinion, but I'm obviously not sponsored by Gorilla or any other liquid rubber making company whatsoever. Alright guys, thank you, have a good one. If you like this, like and subscribe please. Thank you.